ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 96 days away from 2024 Daytona 500, so we're going to profile the truck number 96. Alright, so not a lot of races in the truck and Xfinity series for the number 96. In the truck series, 10 races, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. Tom Peck had 4 races. Ben Kennedy, 2 races. Kenny Martin, 2 races, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. DJ Kennington, Matt Carvor, each with 1 race. That's it on the truck side for the number 96. On the Xfinity side, 259 races, 5 top 5s, 34 top 10s. Tom Peck, 95 races, 5 top 5s, 32 top 10s. Stevie Reeves, 62 races, 1 top 10. Gus Wasson, 17 races. Dennis Setzer, 12 races. Ronnie Davidson, 10 races, 1 top 10. Michael McDowell and Ben Kennedy, yes, the Big Kennedy, 7 races. Now on the Cup side, I actually found a couple interesting ties here, not only to Richard Childress Racing, but to the Earnhardt family. So we all know the story of how Richard was the driver of the number 3. He stepped aside, put Dale Earnhardt in the car with the help of Junior Johnson and some other people, Chevrolet, RJ Reynolds Tobacco, and everything that made what we know the history of NASCAR, the number 3 Dale Earnhardt, possible. Before there was a number 3 for Dale Earnhardt, before there was a number 3 for Richard Childress, Richard Childress drove for Tom Garn Racing, the number 96. If it wasn't for those races he drove in that car, he wouldn't have ended up starting his own team with the number 3 to have what we have today. Not only that, but Dale Earnhardt's late wife, his cousin, also drove the number 96. Dale drove the number 96 at one point, and so did Dale's grandson, Jeffrey. So the most races for the number 96 in the Cup Series was Richard Childress, 108, 3 top 5s, 20 top 10s. Number overall stats for the number, 640 races, 2 wins, 19 top 5s, 69 top 10s, 247 top 20s. The number 96 ran from 1951 through 1976, again 78 through 86, then sporadically 1988, 90, 91, 96, 98 through 98, 2000, 2001, 2004, 2006 through 2009, and then 2017 through 2021. Then it was Gaunt Brothers Racing that Daniel Suarez drove the year before he drove for Trackhouse. For the year before he drove for Trackhouse. So Richard Childress, 108, and then Bobby Keck, 76. Tony Raines, 63, 2 top 10s. Bobby Keck had 11 top 10s. David Green, 37 races. Daniel Suarez, 35. Bobby Labonte, 29 races, 1 top 5, 1 top 10. Ray Elder, 25 starts, 2 wins, 9 top 5s, 15 top 10s. And then Andy Houston drove for 22 races. He's the son of Tommy Houston, former NASCAR Xfinity Busch Grand National driver. And he's the cousin to Teresa Earnhardt. And so he drove 22 races in this. Parker Claremont, 19. J.J. Yeley, 17 races, 1 top 5, 1 top 10. Jimmy Massey, 14 races, 1 top 5, 8 top 10s. Jeffrey Earnhardt, Dale Sr.'s grandson, drove 10 races as Kerry Earnhardt's son. And then Dale drove the number 96 for 4 races with 1 top 10. So, as familiar we are with the 3 and the 8 with the Earnhardts, there's also a huge tie with this number 96. Not only the Richard Childress drove it, but Teresa's cousin, Andy Houston, drove it. Dale himself drove it, and Jeffrey drove it. So, in the grand scheme of NASCAR racing, the number 96 didn't have a lot of stats, but it had a lot of important drivers and important pieces of their career. Again, Richard Childress started in the 96 for Garn Racing. If Garn Racing wouldn't have went out, he may not have started his own team with the number 3. If Richard was, he was an okay driver. He wasn't spectacular, he was okay. If he wouldn't have stepped aside to put Dale Earnhardt in the car, we wouldn't have the Intimidator black number 3, and now the 3 for Austin Dillon, and then the 8 for Kyle Busch. All right, that is NASCAR number 96, as we are 96 days away from the 2024 Daytona 500. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.